Jordan, did I get the name right? Jordan?
Titania.
Titania, okay, all right.
Is Titania Jordan?
Hi everyone, Titania Jordan with Connect, thanks to 3CI, and we are here today at Salesforce's Small Business Basecamp. It's so cute. Like, are you kidding me right now with a hat and the signage and the branding? Like, this is a really big deal, and it's not only super cute, but it's actually really helpful for the community, for the city of Atlanta, and for especially small businesses. It's a free pop-up event that helps small businesses realize what resources Salesforce can provide them. Like it says right here, it's a free pop-up event for growing businesses. So really, really cool for them to do this for the local Atlanta community. I'm so stoked for a bunch of reasons. One, I get to interview Jamie Dominici, who is the VP of Marketing for small business for Salesforce, so major lady boss role, and get to interview her. Also, I get to help judge a business competition where one of the winners will win $10,000. So you'll get to see it happen, and thank you for joining us on Connect with Titania Jordan.
I'm Tyler.
Tyler.
I'm Rachel.
Rachel. And so you are with SalesLoft. And how do SalesLoft and Salesforce work together?
Yeah, so what we've seen as we've created SalesLoft is that reps spend about 75% of their time doing admin work, logging things back to Salesforce for reporting, and that's extremely important to admins and to managers. But what we found is that's not necessarily fair to the reps. We want our reps spending more time in engaged selling. So we've given them a platform to spend more time in engaged selling, and while they're doing that, all their data is logged back to Salesforce, so you can have up-to-date reports for your managers.
Nice. And so what does it mean for you to be here today at the Small Business Basecamp? How are you helping potential small businesses?
Yeah, absolutely. It's awesome to be able to interact with the Salesforce community and see how small businesses are scaling today. So we really pride ourselves on being able to help even those smaller teams operate at the efficiency of bigger teams by being able to streamline that workflow.
Awesome. Well, thank you both so much for your time. I appreciate
thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Titania.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Joe
you.
Stassi.
Joe Stassi with Airbnb.
With Airbnb. Yeah,
Wonderful.
Excited to be here.
Yeah.
Love to have one of those hats, but
Would you like mine?
yeah, that's it.
Oh my gosh, that is so much better on you than me.
Perfect, all right.
Yeah, we're winning with that one.
Yep.
So tell me about what brings you to this event today.
Yeah, really excited to be here. It's our first time participating. There was only one of me, and I think there's going to be like 5 of me next time. Hopefully,
Okay.
it's been really busy. So if my voice is hoarse, that's why. But yeah, we offer Airbnb for business travel now.
Wow.
Really excited about the SMB market. Yeah, we have over 1 million companies that have signed up. So we're here just kind of spreading the word. And I think like this event's been great and just making sure that a lot of these smaller companies are making smart decisions, and I think we'd like to be included in that conversation around travel.
That's huge.
Yeah.
So how does Airbnb partner with Salesforce?
So we're just, it's a pretty loose partnership at the moment. We don't plug into Salesforce or anything, but it's really just around the SME front. I know you guys are focusing a lot on the smaller businesses. We're doing the same thing. So I think we're having ongoing conversations on how we can make that partnership stronger.
Yeah.
But at the moment, it's really just participating in these events and, like I said, incentivizing your clients and our clients to make smart business decisions. So
It's an amazing collaboration,
Right.
and such a key benefit for small businesses to think about tapping in to Airbnb. So
I agree.
awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. It's so nice to talk to you. No, keep it. Keep it.
I need it. You're a lot better.
Today, I'm sporting a pretty sweet hat and have a pretty sweet guest. I've got Jamie Dominici, VP of SMB Marketing at Salesforce. And I'm so excited to have you here today for a variety of reasons. But first of all, let's get started and talk about why we're here in Atlanta today.
Yeah, well, not just to wear the hat, which is also amazing, but I'm at Salesforce, and my whole job is to focus on small businesses and growing businesses. And we did a survey recently, and we interviewed thousands of small businesses across the country, and it turns out Atlanta, the Atlantans, they said over 90% said, you know what, this is going to be a great place to start a business. And there was a huge demand and desire for these growing companies. Like, there's a community and a vibe here. And so Salesforce is here today to do a small business base camp, hence that. Yes. And what we're trying to do is really have an all-day event that's geared at growing companies, and give them access to resources that are local to the community, give them access to partners who can help them. It's not all about sales and service, but it's also about where can you get funding? You know, how do I get access to capital? Are there things that I can be getting through the government? So all of those folks are here, and we're just trying to bring together a community and really expose to people what's available and what tools are out there to help them grow.
So this is brilliant. And as VP of Marketing, I'm assuming this is largely your brainchild, right? Of course, I know you have a team that helps you, but like, you know, this is your baby, right?
Right.
You own this.
Started on a whiteboard.
Okay.
I'll never forget the day when my team was like, what, you know, Salesforce, we're the world's #1 CRM company. We've been around for 18 years. We're, you know, a customer success platform, and we have great and amazing events. But we think about it, small businesses and growing companies, like, that is the foundation. That's where we started. This is our roots. It's so important to our company. So we wanted to do something that was really geared at bringing that community together and focusing purely on them. And so when you walk around, you'll talk to folks here, and they're all in it together. You know, I had a great lunch, and everybody was trying to figure out the same things. I'm growing, I'm bringing on more marketing, I'm looking to do better forecasting, I'm trying to figure out how to expand my company to another state. And so it's really this community of bringing folks together to talk through it. And it started on a whiteboard, and I said, let's do a pop-up in 6 weeks.
Ideas usually do.
Yeah, my team was like, oh my God, 6 weeks, that's crazy. But we did it in New York, and we're here in Atlanta, and it's been, you know, I don't know if you saw, there was standing room only, which was amazing. There's cars still waiting to get in.
It's huge.
So.
And I I was asking earlier, I took my hat off, by the way.
I'm going to do the same, because I feel a little silly being the only one.
It's a hair hat thing we've got going on. How did you market for this event? Like, clearly, anything that Salesforce does is value added. You have a lot of followers that are clinging on to what you're doing, but how do you get a packed house like this?
You know, we worked a lot with a lot of local folks. We send out a lot of emails, there's word of mouth, but I think doing a lot of local advertising, we worked with some of the local radio stations you hear, some local reporters, and also just partnering with other great companies who also are here in Atlanta, who are downstairs, companies like WeWork and Airbnb, who are, you know, we're all talking to the same group, but maybe different people. So it's just about bringing those people together.
So you use traditional media, digital media?
Yeah, and we actually did some guerrilla marketing.
Guerrilla
so some
marketing.
folks, you know, might have had someone show up at their office wearing a caddy suit, who is ready for the Masters. You know, in the Masters theme, we brought in a set of golf balls that said Salesforce on them and gave them a hand invitation to come today. And so that was fun. That was fun. And yeah, but we did digital, traditional, we did email, a lot of different things. A lot of different things.
A lot of different things. Well, that's what you have to do, right? Have you read the book Traction?
I haven't.
Okay, so you have to read it.
Okay.
I haven't fully read it. I'm not even going to pretend like I'm, you know.
So you read,
you
skim through. Okay.
through it, but it
Yeah.
talks about the different traction channels that, that businesses need to use to get the word out and make an impact. And it's interesting what works for some, what doesn't work for others,
Right.
and how sometimes non-traditional avenues can be that sweet spot for you. I'd like to talk about branding now. For example, this sweet pillow I'm sitting on, like, you guys really think of the little things, and sometimes little things and branding go a long way. So talk me through that process of how you get to be that detail-oriented and unique with the caddies and the branded golf balls, and like, talk me through that.
I think it's what Salesforce does amazingly well. Now, for anybody who's here, and I know you can't see it, but if you walk around, there's a theme here. It's very campy, right? And it literally, there's a tent downstairs, there's trees, there's wilderness. And that's because at Salesforce, we have, our brand is really about trailblazers.
Yes.
Which, if you might have heard that, and it's all about we call people trailblazers who are doing amazing things with our software, right? They have the ability to maybe be a hairdresser one day and the next day a Salesforce admin with the ability to create an entire customized environment. And so you can see that we take that trailblazer theme and we bring it through everything we do. We have a mascot, we have Astro, which you might see downstairs, we have Cody the Bear. We have a lot of different parts of our brand that make it really unique and really special. And I think my job is to make sure that that's reflected everywhere and everything we do. So the pillows are a small detail, but down to these flowers last night, which we were ordering because we wanted to really bring the outside in.
It's amazing. And we will have a variety of people watching this.
Yeah.
You know, from the highest levels of CEOs, CIOs, and VC firms to small business owners or people who want to start a business and might not even know where to begin, and might not know what Salesforce is, which is crazy, right? Because everybody should know. But for those people,
I'd like to think so.
But for somebody who doesn't know what Salesforce is or does and what it can do, please tell us, like the elevator pitch, like what is Salesforce? What can it do? How should you embrace it?
Totally, and that's a great question. Salesforce is a customer success platform. I'm like, well, what is that?
Yeah, what does that mean?
It's a CRM, but it's so much more. And so with Salesforce, we really focus on putting the customer at the center of your business. So whether you're a 10,000 person company or a 10-person company, we help you to bring all of your sales, your customer service, and your marketing into one place. And what that does is really redefine and change that customer experience because you can connect with your customer in a whole new way.
Yeah. So how do you do that? Like that sounds
that's a great question.
I'm like,
Let me
sign
tell
me
you.
up. But
But how do you do that? So we get into we go a level deeper, especially when I'm talking to small businesses. They're like, okay, how can you help me? And I put it pretty simple. If you are a small business, you need to find customers, right? You need to find customers, doesn't matter what you're doing. How do you do that? Well, with marketing automation. So we have tools like Pardot, which will help you, a small business or a large business, to send emails, to build nurture tracks, to do that work behind the scenes for you so you can fill your funnel, right? Find people.
Right.
And then we can also help you win them. So you can't just have people and not sell to them, right? So with Salesforce, we have the Sales Cloud, which is the world's #1 sales tool in the market. And what that will do is help you to build your pipeline, help you to track every time you make a call with a customer, and keep all that information in one place. So after you find them, you've won them, now you need to keep them.
Right.
You don't want to lose them.
Right.
And I think this is something we hear often is you think about, have you ever used Hotel Tonight?
Yes.
Okay, great app, right? You don't have anywhere to stay, you press a button, voila, you have a room. Well, when their founders started, they had this idea. They rolled out their app, and the next thing they know, it went pretty viral. And they didn't really have customer support. What they did was they had a cell phone. So on Saturday, one founder would have it, on Sunday, the next one, and anytime someone had a problem, they would call. Okay, that is not very scalable.
Not scalable at all.
Not happy wives, as you could imagine, because all weekend you're on support calls. And that's where Salesforce can help you with our customer support tools. We have the Service Cloud, world's #1 service tool, that can help you actually provide customer support in a more automated function, can give people the ability to self-serve, get questions answered without having to carry around that cell phone.
So you service all business sizes.
All businesses, all industries too.
All industries, that's amazing. And whoever is watching right now, if they are not currently utilizing this form of support, or would like to maybe explore what it would be like, what should they do? Where should they go?
So simple. Go to our website. Go to our website, and there you can learn more. There's a ton of information that can help you, videos, demos, white papers that can give you a lot of tools to get a better understanding of if you need to find, win, or keep, like where are you on your journey? Fill out a request form and someone will call you back within 5 minutes and start taking you on a personal journey.
Customer support.
That's what we do.
And that's salesforce.com. Super easy. Now that we have talked about the amazingness that is Salesforce, let's talk about you. You're a woman in technology, pretty amazing position at a really amazing company, living in Silicon Valley. What is that like?
It's crazy. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's amazing. When I started at Salesforce, I didn't really know, I was an admin actually before I came there, so I knew the technology, but I didn't know where my career was going to go. And when I started, there was 3,000 people. Now we have over 25,000.
Wow.
Which is crazy, right? We all used to sit on the same floor.
Did you say it was 3 years?
No, that was 6 years.
So, okay,
I've
so
been there.
Over the course of 6 years.
So over the course of 6
3,000
years,
to 20,000.
25. Yeah, over 25. So we're growing, I think you could say.
Yeah.
And my personal journey has been so incredible. I think Salesforce is just an incredible. There's an incredible product, which I've always believed in, but it's an incredible culture. That really focuses on, one of our key pillars is actually diversity. So focuses on diversity on many levels. And for me, Mark Benioff is pretty public, our founder, about talking about women's rights and how can we elevate women. And he did some pretty cool stuff. I know, right? And did equal pay. So went across the company and saw where are the salaries uneven and how do we fix them? And I think just being part of that culture has been incredibly empowering as a woman.
Oh my gosh.
And has been a huge part of my career growth there as well.
So where were you before and how did you get here?
I started at I was at a very small company, and I was a Salesforce admin, and rolling out Salesforce was so empowering for me. I didn't know, I was not an IT major. You know, I didn't have an engineering background. I did not know how to roll out a system, but it was such a small company that they said, hey, you're going to do this today. And I said,
figure it out.
Okay. And I did, I figured it out. And you know what? That simple experience changed my entire career. So I went to Salesforce, I started in marketing, and I worked my way up. But my roots were really small businesses. That's where I came from. That's where my passion was. So in this last year, I've had the opportunity to build out a small business team. And that's really why we're here today, is because Salesforce invested in me, but they also, more importantly, invested in this group, budding group of growing businesses. And it's been an incredible journey.
So your agenda for the year, I mean, oh my gosh, we're already 3 months in. Completely insane.
Yes.
I mean,
oh my God, it really is. You're right.
Right?
Yes.
But so for the remainder of 2017, what do you hope to achieve and accomplish?
Yeah, this is a great question. I think really we are on a mission to bring this small business Basecamp across the country and across the world. We're actually going to Europe too. We're taking it on the road.
Wow.
And this event, again, it's about bringing the community together. At Salesforce, we call it our Ohana, which is Hawaiian for family. But it's not just our employees, it's our customers, it's our partners, it's the people we don't even know. I just met this wonderful woman downstairs who wants to open up her own yogurt shop. And she came here today and said, you know what? I didn't even know where to begin. I didn't know what resources were available to me. And like now I do, I know where to start. And so we want to bring that and the power of Salesforce to all the growing companies across the world. So that's where we're going.
I think that is a very admirable goal. I want to come. Like I want to come. I want to help. I want everybody out there watching to do what they can to help. So, given the vast majority of our audience and different demographics, you know, what could somebody out there watching do to help you with your goals this year? Yeah,
I would say definitely go to the Salesforce.com and look at the website. There's a whole small business page there that gives you access to resources and gives you the ability to ask questions and not only see where the event is going, but see what Salesforce could do for you. And I would say get started today. Ask the question, sign up, and see where to go on your journey.
Yeah, don't wait. Life is short.
And there's a lot we can do to help you.
Yeah, I know.
We do it all the time. Yeah, it's a great thing.
And I love the fact that you're in Atlanta. Obviously, Atlanta has a very soft spot in my heart. It is a wonderful place for business and innovation and growth. And so the fact that this was the second city you came to is amazing.
I mean, look at it's like crazy. I don't know if you see this. It's amazing.
I love it.
And it's just been a great experience with so many amazing people who are still showing up as we speak.
I know, this is great. And we've got a pitch competition later on.
We do. We have Dan Reeves, who's going to be speaking next. Really excited about that. And I would say if anybody who's here, go and have a one-on-one consultation. And you know, we didn't talk about this, but when I think about what's next for those who are out there and they're thinking, okay, well, Salesforce is amazing. I'm trying to figure out how to grow my business. What's next? I think really where the world is going is AI, which we didn't talk about that much, but artificial intelligence is really where we're going, and we'll talk about that somewhat today.
Yep.
And what I'm really excited about at Salesforce is that we launched Salesforce Einstein. You might have heard of Einstein, but what Einstein is about bringing AI to everyone and democratizing it so that it's accessible. I mean, in that same study that we did, we found that 60% of small business owners were like, whoa, AI.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's not for me.
What do I do with it?
Yeah, what is it? What is machine learning? And that's the other thing that I'm really focused on this year, is bringing AI actually to growing businesses and helping them understand how they can be using AI, not to take their job. Some people feel like, oh, what does that mean? It's very scary. But in fact, AI is like having a data scientist on your payroll without having to pay them. It does the work for you in the background. If you have 1,000 leads, AI can actually surface through them, pick out the 3 that you should call, and tell you what to say when you call without having to do anything.
It's amazing the efficiency and scale it can bring to your business, and that's what all businesses want, is efficiency and scale and cost savings. I mean, it's amazing. So that will be very interesting to watch. As those,
I would say that look out for that.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on that, and everybody who's watching should be thinking, how can I be using AI to help change my business? Because it's coming. It's going to be here.
That's something Salesforce can help you answer, right?
That's what Salesforce, we already have. Einstein is here and available today, and we're embedding AI into every single piece of our product across the board. And what's so great about it is it's accessible to everyone. It's not just the largest companies who can have access to AI, it's companies large and small.
That's huge.
Yeah.
So I love to end on a high note or a poignant note. So if you have anything like advice you were given that helped you succeed, life lessons, a super awesome quote, or maybe it's something that you failed at, but it wasn't really a failure because you learned. Like any of those things coming to your mind that we could maybe leave on.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah, well, on our team we have, we kind of have our own mantra, which is fail fast.
Yes.
And I believe that's really important, and that it's okay to take risks. It's okay to make mistakes, but learn from them and adapt from them, but definitely have the courage to take those risks.
Absolutely. Jamie, it's been such a pleasure and honor to have you here today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
This has been great.
So here at the Salesforce Small Business Basecamp, I had the honor of being a judge on a panel for 4 businesses who all work at WeWork and have really innovative ideas. 4 different business owners doing many different things, ranging from education to a t-shirt company. And they pitched their ideas to a panel of 4 judges, and we got to hear their ideas, hear their business models, hear their plans for revenue, and hear how they were going to make an impact in the community in the future. One could win, only one. The winner won $10,000. It was awesome. So tell us your name.
Yes, C. Wesley Daniel.
C. Wesley Daniel, and you have just won $10,000 for your company. Tell us what your company does.
Oh, so we are a education technology tool that personalizes the experience for students.
And for all of our people watching out there, where can they go to learn more about you and follow you on your journey?
Yes, so you can learn more about us at ambitiouswork.org and follow us on Facebook and Twitter at ambitiouswork.
Ambitiouswork.org. Yes. Congratulations. Thank you for all you're doing to disrupt this education space, and congrats again.
Thank you so much.
Well, that about wraps it up for the Salesforce Small Business Basecamp. Thank you so much for joining us. As you can see, we had a lot of innovation, a lot of collaboration, a lot of great ideas are on the horizon for the future. And thank you so much. Thank you for watching, for sharing, and for joining us on this journey of connecting with Titania Jordan and 3CI. Thanks, and talk to you soon.